Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th episode of King Penny's podcast. I appreciate y'all guys joining in. Hey, man, got a special guest today, man. We talking about a philanthropist, a barber. Overall, you sit in this chair, he a therapist, you know what I mean? He gonna help you with life in general, man. He gives back to the community, man, and I want to welcome him, man. You guys gonna enjoy this episode, man. Let's get to it, man. Special guest, man. So I want to ask you, man, what's your name?
Man, my name is Cesar Pulido, man. I'm originally from Los Angeles. I'm a barber in Englewood now. How you call it, my Instagram thing?
Yeah, what's your handle?
My Instagram is Cesar the Barber, LLC, and you can catch me at Game 7 Barbershop.
Hey, man. Hey, boy, you got right to plug it. Hey, you can reach me. Hey, that's how you got to do it. You got to get out in front of them things. What's the family situation look like? You got fam?
Situation, man. I got my significant other, man. I'm engaged. I got 4 kids. We have a little set of twins, a little boy. The autistic son, he's about to be 7 years old, and an older stepdaughter. Really, my daughter, she's 9 years old, going on 10.
That's beautiful, man. How do you manage like the family and the barbershop? I mean, the barber stuff and everything like that, man.
It's hectic for sure, but I make sure to come home at least or come see them every day for sure.
Sure, it can't be easy, like with the autistic son,
oh,
man. How is that?
I say he's autistic, but like he's 6, 7 years old, so we cut our ways with him and how he is, and he's the greatest.
Man, that's
sometimes I got to slow him down, but man, he's the greatest, bro.
Yeah.
I love having him, bro. Even on my worst days, even having him is great, bro.
Yeah, Father's Day was a couple weeks ago, man. So happy Father's Day, man. I want to give you a shout out for that because I did see like when I called you up here, I saw a couple posts and stuff like that you put on Instagram with your family, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like I see you guys eat. Yo, boy, y'all always
that's
be eating, bro.
That's one thing, bro. I don't really get to with work. I be busy going back and forth, but that's one thing when I do eat, man. I gotta eat good because I gotta be a big meal to the
yeah. So what's up with the shop? Like, what's it called again?
Game 7 Barbershop, man. So for everybody you want to know, it's a vintage / barbershop. My boy D-Mac, my homeboy, the owner, bro. Got a cool setup, man. From the moment I came out here, I looked at his shop, and, man, he's made it 10 times better. We got a bunch of vintage clothing, from sportswear, shirts, T-shirts, jackets, puffers, hats. He actually does his own brand, if you could see. Man, the Game 7 right there. Has his own gear, too. So if you're in Englewood, you need a haircut, man, hit us up. Game 7 Barbershop or Cesar the Barber, man.
Boy, we have never had nobody plug this many things in the first 2 minutes.
Hey, man,
that's a lot of good stuff going on. Man, but the main thing I want to bring you on here for, bro, like I saw a video of you cutting hair downtown. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can you explain, like, how you got in? First of all, let's just start with the barber thing. How long you been cutting hair?
I'm going on like 5 years now, cutting hair. Yes, sir.
You like it? Like
man, I love it, bro. This saved my life, bro. I love it.
Well, it takes a lot of patience, though, sometimes. Like,
man, I have 4 kids, a set of twin girls, bro.
So the patience is built in.
Yeah, it's nothing, bro.
Nah, but I want to know how you got involved because the video I saw, like, was you cutting hair for, like, unhoused community.
Right.
I mean, I guess a lot of people call them homeless, but I guess the politically correct term is unhoused.
Unhoused, right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, how did you get involved in that?
I have a client that she's like a social worker and has her own company in Section 8. It's called Be Connected. And she, I guess, ran across the Mutual Aid Monday, and she sent me a post of what they were doing. And we linked, I hit them up like, yo, they actually had a post prior to that. I went through their stuff. Mm-hmm. And they actually replied on the barber one. And I've been showing up ever since. They said they needed a barber, and I've been with them ever since.
And barbers always have Mondays off, right?
Nah.
Is that a normal thing? Like, cause all barbers
I'm here. Since I've been out here, it's like Sunday, Mondays, Tuesdays. It's funny, man, but I'm from Florida, bro. We're
cut hair all
open
day.
every day, bro.
So that's Mutual Mondays.
Mutual Aid Mondays.
Mutual Aid Mondays.
Right.
Bro, but I seen you on a Winning Wednesday.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like I had Katrina, you know what I mean? She's a camera person, a photographer, and she also participates too. So when I was going through her stuff, and that's when I peeped you cutting hair, and I was just like, whoa. Who are all these people? And you know what I'm saying? Giving back to the community. So I was just like, man, trying to put them on blast and try to tap in, like to see how you got involved with that. But the Mutual, how did you get involved with the Winning Wednesdays?
With the Winning Wednesdays, just Winning Wednesdays is big. A lot going on. Natasha got a lot of stuff going on with that. But Natasha actually her roommate is my client, and she used to do the Mutual Aid Monday back in the day. So I guess she got wind of what I was doing to both of them and gave me a call one day, and man, I was there, and I'm there every Wednesday now.
Man, I'm trying to tell you because when I pulled it up, bro, I seen you on the news.
For sure.
I seen you on everybody's feed. Everybody's barber now who's somebody
I'm trying to be, bro.
And I was looking, and you just told me about this LA design that you did.
For sure, man.
Or whatever.
I'm going to the Dodgers game today with my son.
Yeah.
So I threw a big old LA on the back of his head, and actually the news reporter reposted it on there.
Hey,
so
man, that's
shout out to CBS, Colorado.
That's love right there,
sure,
man. That's what's up, man. Make sure you get one of them Rocky dogs,
Man,
though. Them hot dogs.
I need to do it up, hey, Ma, you know, I'm from LA, bro. Next time I'll probably do the Dodgers and the Rockies.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to go on a Thursday, too. So, I throw the Rockies in on the side or something.
Oh, okay,
For
all right.
sure.
You got a favorite style of haircut? You got a favorite,
Man, really, anything that goes down to the skin, bro. It could be a blowout or 10 fade, high 10 fade, low skin fade, high skin fade, mohawk, burst fade, no matter what it is, as long as you get down to the skin and you can see that blend, that fade, man, I love it, bro.
Nah, that's what's
For
up.
sure.
So where did you, so I did read the article and stuff like that. I saw it, and it mentioned some stuff about addiction and jail and things like that. Like, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to stay there. But I just want to
quick little recap, man. It's quick, like, man. I was raised in Los Angeles. My dad smoked crack, man, when I was before being born and all that. He always wasn't in and out of the picture. He was going to prison. I eventually started smoking, hanging outside. And then my mom we moved to Florida, and the drugs just got crazier. And sure enough, I've been addicted to drugs my whole life. I've been to prison, went to prison when I was like 19 years old, got out when I was 26. And still, while I was in there, addicted to K2, so I kind of came out on a habit. And thank God I went through some stuff, got locked up, and got clean, bro. And I'm going on 3 years sober now, and that's what I guess my mind started working properly and what I can do and what I can do in the community, bro. And Denver and all the people I've been meeting out here, man, it's been just an outlet for everything. Like I said, on Winning Wednesdays, I met you through there, bro. So that's how I'm here. And they got a lot of stuff going on, bro.
No, that's super cool, bro. Like
sure.
I said, I don't want to stay on it,
Yeah,
but
sure.
I do want to ask you though. So, you did the prison thing, you did the drug thing, and everything like that. How do you? And this is a totally separate question. I'm sure you weren't prepared for it, but this is what I want. But I want to know is how do you navigate now, moving in this direction versus your old life, like your friends and stuff like that? Because I'm sure you have people still on, you know what I mean, that other side and stuff like that. How do you navigate both?
Like nowadays, I really haven't changed since I had my partner and the kids. I've always just worked and gone home. I was just be home on drugs. So there's always been like a respect, like we're friends, but we're not always out and about. And nowadays, like I said, they always see me on drugs. So now they see me not on drugs and doing all this positive stuff. They salute it. They don't mind that I'm away or holding another state. I come by, they say what's up, come through for a haircut. Bro, it doesn't change and my people or anything for it's just the lifestyle that I live. Like, I don't do drugs or stay away from that.
All right. And then the last question, do you have any advice for anybody in recovery or on drugs now? Like, do you have any, like, advice for them or words of wisdom, man?
Man, it's hard, bro, but, man, imagine the stuff you do get done on drugs and, like, how good you feel you be doing. You could do 10 times much better not addicted to drugs. When you have your mental on what you're doing, like I said, I'm a year in Denver, and like I said, my man, thank you for putting my stuff out there. I've been getting a lot done when my mind's focused on one thing instead of getting high. And, bro, it's hard, bro. You lose a lot, man, and there's nothing's worse than losing over a drug or high that's not going to last. Like a friendship, to lose that's going to last forever, bro, you're going to lose everything by drugs. And I almost did, bro. I was that close, bro. And my partner was just stuck around for everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's legit. Because
sure.
It's tough to have that kind of support, man. And also, too, I want to salute you, man, for
Appreciate you,
just
bro.
the pivot and the move forward, man. That's what it's all about. And that's what I want to focus about on this, man. You know what I mean? That stuff's in the past and things like that. But the way you moving forward now is inspiring, man.
Appreciate you.
But I want to know, like, so getting back to this barber thing, what's the overall goal? Like, in the barber career, like, what's the end game? To own your own shop, or to continue to grow 7, or what's the?
Man, I love that idea. Like I said, man, Derek at Game 7, man, helped me out with a lot. Showed me this world too. Like, get out there. We have the Feed the Block back home. I don't know if you heard. It's a Feed the Block where you come through. They sell shoes, vintage stuff, toys. Like everybody comes around to give community, and a percentage of that goes back to the block and stuff.
Oh man!
So that's where I first started giving out free haircuts and started meeting more people and actually doing it more and more. But my end goal is to do stuff like that. Like right now, probably be the first time I'm telling everybody, so y'all know now. Lock in the date, August 12th. I'm gonna be doing my first big event. Would be with haircuts, and everything's gonna be focusing on kids going back to school.
Yeah.
I partnered up with Tay Anderson. He's used to be the vice president of school boards. He's now running for House of Representatives in District 8.
Oh, okay.
So I had the pleasure to go through him, and he's got me, I think it's Manual High School.
Yeah.
For this event, and we will be giving out back school supplies. We're gonna be giving out haircuts. We're gonna have some food, bouncy houses, little snow cone machine kind of, and then I'm hoping to get with Feed the Block and have some vendors there.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds from those vendors that for the vending spot would be going to school supplies.
Bro, but I'm trying to figure out, right? So you do the Mondays thing, the Wednesdays thing, whatnot like that. When do you get your financial, you know what I mean? When do you get your bread?
Oh, the days I'm not doing it for free, I'm gonna be at the shop every day, all night, man.
Yeah?
Book, man. You got to go to game7.com, game7barbershop.com and book online. You can see my schedule.
Cesar the Barber.
If I'm not out giving time and with my family about to go to sleep, I'm at the barbershop, bro.
No, that's
Yes,
legit,
sir.
man. That's really good, man. But like I said, man, I just see all the videos and all the postings and stuff like that, and I just be like, man, where does this dude got an endless amount of energy, bro?
Bro, it's like I said, like I cannot say I'm not addicted to anything because I am about cutting hair, bro.
Yeah?
I can say that's my new drug,
That's the
bro.
new addiction.
For sure.
Nah.
I love doing it, bro. I open my eyes and I be ready to go. Like I recently started doing early bird. So I opened up early from 8 to 10. If you come in, it's your first time, you get any service half off.
Oh, okay.
So you just gotta go on there, book ahead of time, and visit our neighbors. It was Kaladi's Coffee.
Yeah.
And come on in there with a coffee, saying you're early bird, man, and 50% off any service.
Man, that's
That's like I said. I just try to spend my time doing something and not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So say for instance, so outside of this event that you got going on in August, it's August 12th, right?
August 12th.
August 12th, right? So besides that event, right? What's another short-term goal, by the end of the year or something like that? What is as far as just you personally?
Just me personally, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna start small too. I got a couple months. I've been looking for a good place where there's a lot of places, but I want to consider because I do that Monday and Tuesdays with Mutual Aid Monday and Winning Wednesdays. I want to do my own thing on Tuesdays where it ain't even got to be as big as they do it with food.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I could do it with the food, but at least every Tuesday me show up to a corner where I know the homeless or unhoused are there always and hook them up with free haircuts.
So what have you? All right. So this is a lot of people you know what I mean, here in this city, right? There's a disconnect, bro, between some people and the unhoused community. And some people embrace them and understand what they're going through. Right. Some people will be like, nah, man, you got to get a job, man. And there's I wouldn't say a clash or anything like that, but there's different opinions, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody does. What has been your experience dealing with the people from unhoused community? Because I'm sure you had some experiences that were bad and some that were good. So what has been? Let's just start off with the bad. Bro, what's been the worst kind of experience, if there has been? If there hasn't been, there hasn't been. But what is the worst experience?
With the house?
Yeah, that you've had to deal with.
They feel entitled to something. That's been my worst. I've actually had somebody get out of my chair because the way they were talking to me and the way I talked back to them, if I was there to serve him, I'm there to serve you, but not on how you want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever haircut you want, but you're not going to talk to me like that. And they're like, oh, I'm going to go tell so-and-so. I'm like, go tell my boss. Mm-hmm. Oh, who can I contact? I'm like, here goes, I gave her my card. I'm my own boss. You can't go to nobody for me.
Mm.
But they feel entitled, bro. I understand, like I said, I don't know, sometimes I don't feel bad because I see them, I could have been in that position.
Any day.
So that day, I tell him, I sit there every time I sit there and talk to him. I tell him my backstory. I tell him what I've been doing, what I've been through, how I was an addict, to help them, motivate them to, if hopefully you're like, I'm gonna give you a haircut. I don't care if I cut your hair every week. Go try to go to a job. I'll get you a haircut every week. I don't mind. If you get there on the list and you sit there and wait for me, I'm gonna get you. If you get, that's one thing. Like, there's the one that I don't say it's the worst, but pisses me off. People that sit there and are high.
Yeah.
That I feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. I can't say that. Sometimes I want to tell them like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna cut your hair, but I'm there to provide services. So I don't want to tell people no, but sometimes I feel like telling them. I know they're high, like, bro, they're sweating and you can smell the alcohol.
Yeah.
Like me being where I'm coming from, an addict, like I don't want to be around.
So I do want to plug this while you're right here,
sure.
man. Hey, if you do come out to these events and stuff like that, if anybody from the unhoused community or anybody from the community in general, let's try to make it as healthy as possible, as positive as possible. That means, like, don't come out here high. Don't come out here like, try to present yourself in the best possible light and stuff like that, because people are out here doing a service. People are out here trying to help and stuff like that. And so I would ask you guys, just to respect that. And that's, like I said, for the unhoused community, for the people in the housed community who probably differ against them helping, just be respectful about it and just respect the people who are giving their time and their skill and stuff like that to make this event better and make the community better in the best possible way. So pivoting off that though, but I want to ask you, what's been the best experience? Like, what has filled you, like, with the best when dealing with the unhoused community?
It's a special one dude, Kevin. He comes every week because he's unhoused, but he's a real good, smart dude, bro. He's gotten a job since I've been cutting his hair for that same reason.
Yeah.
He don't get greedy with it. He comes every other week and gets touched up, even though I tell him, like, nah, bro, you gotta stay fresh. But man, bro, that fool, I've been talking to him and, like, he felt entitled to things, but he was raised a whole different lifestyle than I was. And I explained to him my lifestyle during the haircut, and I basically changed his whole views on life. And he's actually been putting in work when he was one of those guys that felt entitled to stuff.
Nah, that's super
Man,
cool, bro.
I love it, man. Every time I seen him, bro, it's cool. I was talking to him and all that. He's moving. He started as cleaning in the back. He's serving tables now, bro. So that's dope, bro. I love that, bro.
And that's super cool too that you can progress with him. You
For
say
sure,
you got
yeah.
a job now. He's moving forward in life,
Yeah,
man. That's what the whole
bro.
thing is about, man. Because you honestly, I mean, you're a barber. You cut somebody up good, bro. You kind of changed their life at least
bro,
for that day.
Sure. At least that. You got all the whole day, they up there. They think that's why I love it. Like every day, there ain't been one time that I know they're sitting there gloomy and they walk off like that. Like, they got them food in their tummy, one. They got themselves a good conversation, and they looking good, bro. I love it.
Hey, look here and plug the local barbers
For
too
sure.
here in Longmont, man. District 303, the Art of Hair. They got some great barbers over there. Creative minds. Man, these dudes, they be doing all kinds of designs. Everybody be doing great fades, man. So here in the city also, too, maybe I can challenge them to maybe do one of these events or,
For
something like
sure,
that
man.
where they maybe give back. Or if they already do, I apologize if you already do. Go ahead and drop the link in this comment, man. And I'll make sure I add it to the video. And I'll come back and apologize if I missed it. You know what I mean? So that's great,
touch
man.
on one point on
Go
that.
ahead,
Since
go
you're
ahead.
saying out the city, all the surrounding areas. My boy Dane Vickers over at Banter Barber has this thing called For the Love. It's all barbers come out from all different cities, man. This shit be dope, bro. If you ain't heard about it, look it up, man. It's For the Love. I think the next one is on the 9th. I don't know specifics, but look it up. Look up Banter Barber, Dane Vicks, and For the Love, man. Brings all the barbers together. Everybody showcases their skills. Ain't no competition. Everybody go out there and just show their skills, man.
And also, too, I'll get all this information from him and make sure I plug the accurate, like, the dates, because, I mean, he gave general dates. But I'll make sure,
exactly
we'll look them up later on and put all the real, like, the good dates and the hours on there so you guys can check out these events, man. You got a lot of people doing a lot of great things, man. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. We want to give back, uplift the community, and get people in a better space, man. Because when you give people something, you know what I mean, or you take care of them, man, they remember that forever.
Yeah, they do,
and
bro.
down the line, like you said, the one guy, Kevin, who... You know what I mean? You've been helping, who's got a job now. Now he's serving food. That's like, you know what I mean? The progression of just people like you know what I mean? They see the good stuff that you're doing. And that's what the whole thing about this podcast is, man. I want them to see it and hopefully they get inspired.
Get into it.
And then
Yeah,
maybe
so
if they
I'm
even
hoping
just
too,
give
man.
one thing back or, you know, or even come to one of these events and change their attitude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, these people are great, man. They're giving and stuff like that and don't have that entitled feeling and stuff like that. So it's all good stuff. So my last few questions I want to revolve around being a barber, right? So what would you say to a young barber or even an old barber or whatever trying to break into the field of in a highly there's a lot of barbers out here, man. You go out here and catch a cut. You can go out here and catch a cut.
Man.
So what would you say about what would you tell a young barber or up and coming barber getting into the field? What advice?
Man, consistency, man. Like they say in anything, consistency, bro. Don't compare yourself to everybody. Learn from everybody. From every single barber, bro. You can learn a lot. I've learned from plenty of barbers down the road. And initially, I don't cut like this guy or that guy. I got all those guys into my one unique. Bro, don't worry about the position you're in at all. Sorry, I'm talking to you, but all y'all barbers now, yeah? Man, don't worry about nobody or how good somebody else is doing. Keep working on you. Watch videos, bro. There's so many videos, outlets, barbers you could be watching for everything, bro. YouTube, bro, everything. Podcast, bro. Be everybody, all sorts of stuff. But don't worry about the next man. Learn from them, bro. And don't compare yourself to them, bro. Just keep doing you and every day go at it, man. For real, for real.
No, that's cool.
Man.
No, that's cool. Oh, before I forget, shout out my youngster AVM Cuts. Hey, he be out here helping the unhoused community as well, man. Like I forgot him, he comes like to the gym and he be cutting people outside sometimes, man, after his workout and stuff. And he have his little clippers with him, and I set him up a little table. He cut a couple heads, man, there, and I totally spaced him out, man. I want to make sure I give him a shout out. So don't compare. All right. So the last question I would have, right? In all this and everything you've done, everywhere you've been in life, you know, LA, you know what I mean, Miami, here and stuff like that, and the stuff you've been through and the addiction and everything like that. How has it built you to who you are right here, right now? Like as far as a man?
Oh man, I just learned from everywhere. Like everywhere is different. So now I could kind of I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I fit in the world because I got the left side and the right side, and now it's everybody. I don't know, man. I can't really tell you, bro, but it has changed.
Well, I'm sure like the experiences you had from like back in the day have helped you deal with a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the clients you have now and the different, you know what I mean? Like it's all come full circle.
Yeah, it's just like, I guess I could not relate to people, but I could kind of understand people more now because how everybody is from all the different cycles, like different types of way of living and the ways. I guess I could relate to more people now from everywhere instead of just being caught up in the world I was in before.
Yeah. So that's what I want to thank you, man, for taking the time.
For sure.
Because I know it's not close coming from where you
a
coming,
mission,
man. But you know, I wanted to reach out to talk to you, man, because like I said, I see you be cutting hair, and I see the celebrity chef, Quest Walker. He be doing his thing. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Natasha and
KOSM.
Yeah, KOSM Trigger Futures, man. Katrina. For putting me on, long live the queen at Instagram, for putting me on what's going on out there, man. Because like I said, once I seen these events, man, I was just like, wow, there's a lot going on and a lot of people just doing stuff, man.
Cool, bro.
And you know, I can't make it down to Winning Wednesdays because the schedule don't line up like with my gym. I got a free gym down here.
I see that, man. I'm glad I didn't tell you I was coming out early in the morning to work out, bro. I didn't know it was this far out.
Yeah, man, like stuff like that. So if you guys ever down here, come down to the weight pile on the Rockies, 1610 Main Street. Completely free outdoor gym, 2 sessions a day, 7:30 till 11 in the morning, and then also again in the afternoon from 3:30 till 7. So if you guys want to come down, check it out. If you want to come down and just volunteer and spend some time and give back, help people lift, change weights, or if you just want to be around a positive environment, healthy environment, man. Want to thank Cesar the Barber for coming out. Give him the hashtag again for the Instagram.
For the Instagram is Cesar the Barber, LLC, or the Barbershop is Game 7 Barbershop.
And then also, too, his early bird special. If you get the coffee, you come over, man, half price from 8 to 10. All that stuff, man. Like I said, man, I want to thank you, man, for coming through. Also, too, I want to congratulate you on the life change, the lifestyle change, the family, man, the relationship and stuff like that. It's always a work in progress, brother. But with a positive mind and a positive attitude like you have and the heart that you have, man, giving back, man, I want to tell you thank you again, man.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
All right, man. So this is King Penny, man. Thank you guys for tapping into episode number 5. We're halfway through season 1. Man, no telling who we're going to talk to. Could be you. I could hit you in the DM, man. Look here, you might want to check your messages, man. King Penny, man. Cesar, man. We're out of here, bro.
Right.